Hello guys, welcome back. Another little bit of Age of Empires 2. Game I've just played earlier today. Still going full random. And today I'm playing drafted Magyars. And I'm in the red. And I'm up against a blue player who is Britons. I feel like I recognise his name. And I've played against him before. And I feel like I played against him as Britons before, but I had a look on AOE2.net and he hasn't got any ranked matches. So, kind of confused me a bit. But I'm still sure I've played against him before, but he has no previous ranked matches, so I couldn't have done. Unless it's a different account or a new account or something. But anyway, so I'm tidying my build up a little bit recently. My men-at-arms militia type build had got a bit lax. Hadn't been quite doing it right. Usual Dark Age, 6 on sheep. Going to wood. He's doing the same. No TC idle time. No eco idle time either, really. Found all my sheep. It's 3 on wood. I'll build a house, and then we'll go to berries after that. Next one should go to boar, but I send one from under the TC instead. Because my sheep tends to run out a little bit before I get back, so that one should have gone under the TC. Oh no, he's going back to the TC, so we're alright. So we've still got 6 under the TC. And this sheep's just going to run back as my boar gets back. So, improve the timing. The sheep's completely run out, just in time. Now coming down. He lost a vill, bringing in that boar. So I'm 1 vill ahead. He's just going to his berries now. Scout in the front of my base. I've just finished scouting neatly my base.
I'll
get my boar, and then 7. I've got 4 on berries already. So I sent, I think, another 1 or 2 under the TC. Boar. There's 1 anyway. And then after that, I think we build. I think I sent 1 to ward and then 1 to build barracks. Only 9 food left on my first boar, so that won't last long. There we go, it's all gone now. So good timing on all my animals. Very little rot decay. Just getting to his base. He's only just bringing in his 2nd boar, but he has eaten an extra sheep. Going to a 2nd wood line now. Just getting a bit of scouting info on his base. He's had a villager's worth of idle TC time, plus he's lost a villager, so hence the 2 villager lead I've got now. I should be building a barracks around now-ish. Should be building a barracks before then, actually. That's 21. I should be getting loom now, and then clicking up. I've got creating another villager. I do realise that I can cancel that one and get loom queued up, so I'll go up on 22. I could have gone up on 21. Which is this build order, but got the last couple of villagers wrong because it's been a while since I've done it properly. I've been going up on 22 every time recently, and doing 4 on wood, when you only need 3 on wood for it to work.
Again?
Anyway, we're up. We'll have militia coming any second. Militia on the way. After I've scouted all his base, I then run under his TC anyway. Spot it just in time to keep my scout alive. He's been greedy and pushing in deer. I know where most of his resources are now. That's his scouting, that's my scouting. So I've got a good idea. He's got a wood line, mill there, and he's got back for wood, golden stone. I know he's not on this wood line here, and I don't know about this wood line over here. But I'm nearly up. Still exactly 25 seconds idle TC time for him, 0 for me, so I've had a lovely clean build. Although I did make a couple of mistakes. I'm sure I clicked that guy onto this straggler, but obviously not. Here come on, militia, heading forward. I've just clipped them to the berries, just to go and deny the berries as soon as I can. Obviously I'm up to feudal age now. Just starting to get some walls up as well. He's still pushing in deer. Here comes an archery range. Causing lots of idle time around here. He's having to wall up various parts of his base because he's seen my militia coming in. He's given up pushing this deer. And he vacates his berries. Around 300 food left on them. He will take. Oh, he's up to feudal now. He's having more idle TC time because my militia are in his base whilst he's trying to queue up bills. Back home, my second archery range is coming down. Nice score lead, good little villager lead. So I've got a nice lead, almost fully walled. Just these last few bits to do. He's got no food income at the minute. Just relying on the 300 food he's already backed up. To build the farm. He's already got one archery range up. I've got 2, but I'm not queuing up any archers yet, which is a bit of a mistake. But I am fully walled. Got a nice safe gold. Got 2 safe-ish wood lines that I can take. I realise he's playing quite defensive. Not seen any military from him so far, so I decided to send these villagers forward. I know he's... I think I do spot that he's on this wood line. So I've dropped a tower here to deny it, which is the wrong wood line to drop on. Out of the 3 wood lines in his base, this is the least important one. If I had dropped a tower there, deny this wood line and these 2 golds, or come and drop a tower on this wood line, pressure his main gold and deny this wood line. Really that one's the best one because it's the closest to me as well, but I've decided to go to this one. Which will cause some aggro for him, but nowhere near as much as if I dropped on that one there. This would secure some map for me to forward onto this hill. And it's the closest one to me, so it'd make pressure in this area really easy. Plus deny 2 golds and allow me to pressure a stone, which makes sense. Oh no, I'm building a tower on this one, and it goes up. No villager kills, but causing idle time. Time he's not collecting wood. He's got 5 archers out, 6 archers now to deal with my militia, who have run out of things to do now. There's nothing over here to destroy. Destroyed everything. not much use now. I'm just going to keep him in the back of his base, so his military's back here. Back home, I'm making a mix of skirmisher and archers, which, in hindsight, is a mistake, because the skirmishers slow my castle age time down, and Britons have no advantage in feudal age. So really, I should just be going straight archers at this point. However, he is 1, 2, 3 range archers, so he'll be producing more than me. So, really at this point, I should have dropped on my tower here, and I should be going mostly archers with maybe 1 or 2 crossbow in just to help. But I've just got fletching in. He hasn't. Got a reasonable size army. 10 units in total. He's 6 at 17. And we're both just passing each other. He's coming to attack me. I'm going to attack him. But even villagers now, because I've had quite a bit of idle TC time. But he has lost 1. Score, got a nice little score lead. Most of that's probably scouting, I'd imagine. Don't know where his scout is, but mine's on auto scout. Theirs is in his base. These archers are easy to deal with, just with a couple of skirms. He hasn't got fletching on them. My archers arrive here, can't range this wood line, which is a bit annoying. If it had come around here, I could have denied the gold. And he would have to come out here to collect gold. Instead, I stand here for ages, then I attack this palisade. Decisions. Making the wrong decisions. Cleaned up this just with a couple of skirms, which is nice and easy. Attacking this palisade. All I had to do was just come and stand here. He would not have been able to deal with that at the minute. I've got more military numbers than him. I've got armour coming in on my archers and skirms as well, so well ahead military wise. Just stand them there, deny his gold. He has a lot already, but still. Instead of just attacking the palisade wall. I've got tons of wood. Nowhere near enough farms. Far too many on wood. Not producing enough archers and skirms. Getting a market down now. The amount of wood I had, I could have dropped another range or a stable and added some scouts or something. Bit of a fight here on the front. I still have the military lead, 16 to 14. But he has defender's advantage, easier to reinforce. Just as the palisade goes down, gets a house up. I'm smashing the market while all this is going on. I am up, it's just about a villager coming in. I think there's a hole there. He spots it. Because my scout. So at this point, completely level on villagers, but I'm up to castle age. Very similar idle TC times. He's idling his TC right now. I think he's just... I don't know why he's idling his TC. He's got the resources to go up. He's forgotten. He's now able to clear this up. But back home I've got a reasonable force. I've still got a good military lead over him. So at this point, I'm winning. I've got more military than him, even though he's been on 3 ranges. I'm now adding stables. Got armour coming in. Got the lines kicking in soon as well. bloodlines. Should have clicked it up sooner, but I didn't have enough on gold. Only 5 on gold isn't enough. Just transferring more to gold now, when I realise. But I still have a decent sized army. 20 ranged units against his, what's he got? 14. Plus a scout, 13. So I'm up to castle. He's got another minute and a half to go. So at this point, with all those resources, I'm up. I've got a good score lead on him. I should come forward, siege workshop on this hill. I don't. I go TCs, which is a mistake. And I don't just go 1 TC extra. I go 2 TCs extra. Straight to 3 TCs, thinking I need to secure this stone, I need to secure a wood line, I need to secure this gold. Well, a TC doesn't secure anything against Briton crossbow. So, another mistake. I should have just gone fully into night production, upgraded all these, and siege workshop. Instead, I spent all my resources to get 16 farms, 3 TCs. It's not enough to produce villagers from 3 TCs and knights. I know all this. I know it very well. And yet, I made the same mistake that I've made many times before. He hits castle, instant drops a castle to secure his base. No extra TCs, he's having a stable to go with his other stable. So he'll be 3 ranges, 2 stables against my 2 ranges, 2 stables. However, we hit castle age and I had the military lead. However, now he has a military lead because I wasted all my resources on TCs. Okay, I'm denying this woodlineman a little bit, but he has all these crossbow, 27 of them. My army here can't fight that. Villager drops us siege workshop. She's been stood here for about a minute waiting to drop this. And I kept getting my hotkey wrong. I have my siege workshop and my castle next to each other, and I kept pressing my castle hotkey accidentally, thinking, oh, I can't afford it yet. I had tons of wood. I could have easily afforded it earlier than this. If it had been completed already and had a mangonel queued up already, or halfway out, I would have a chance here. Instead, it's 27 crossbow and 7 knights against my 4 knights. I haven't got a chance. Mangonel, only just 50%. It's not going to make it. I'm just getting my second armor on my knights. I've got no knights left. Mangonel. I at least set the gather point this side. But I click on the archers, can't range them. Decide to just attack the knights, at least do something. Try and wall my Mangonel in, too slow. Having loads of idle TC time while this is going on. But I have got 3 TCs going up. He's on 2 now. But he secured the map first with military, made sure he had a good decent military, and could defend a position. I didn't. Now I've got 2 military to his 43, and really at this point it's game over. But I don't recognise that, because the score's not that far apart. He's now adding his 3rd TC. Back home, I decide, right, wall my base more, divide it up further so he just can't run havoc in here. But I leave holes and I don't do it fully. This is still weak. Using the market, losing villagers. At this point, he's killed 3 of my villagers. So he's lost 1 to a boar. So the wildlife's killed more of his villagers than I have. So all my aggression has done absolutely nothing, but caused a bit of idle time, not killed anything. He's literally just come forwards and already killed 3 of my villagers. He's just getting ballistics now for his 31 crossbow. My idle time's going through the roof. Why I've not taken the deer, they're close to my TC, would have been nice and easy. But I've got full upgrades on my knights now. There's nothing missing on them in Castle Age. I've got 9, not enough to deal with that many archers. But I'm feeling the pressure now. More house walling to fill in these gaps. Back at his home, he's on 3 TCs, no pressure at home at all. His eco's nice and safe, all fully walled. Back here at my base, I'm defending as best I can, trying to wall out his military. At this point I feel I need to send in military, only got 12 knights, nowhere near enough. However, I do clear up his knights. I'm down to 8 knights, so I've lost 4 in the process. I don't know why I pulled back and then went back in again with 3 skirmishers, if they're going to make any difference. And I lost most of my military again. Score's getting further apart now. His resources are epic compared to mine. I'm the one that's meant to be going knights mostly, and he's got more farms than me. He's got more on gold than me, more on stone than me. He's got 12 villager lead over me. Killed 14 of my villagers. I still haven't got bodkin, but I've got the second armour, which is the important one for skirms. Because these crossbow have 5+2, and my skirms have 4+2. So he's only doing 1 damage per shot to my skirms. But there is 24 of them, so every volley is 24 damage. Against the 35, so 2 volleys and a skirm's dead. Just trickling military in, and he's just killing it all. These are still the same, he's got 20 left now, he's lost 11. Compared to how many units I've lost. If I send him in groups of 5 and 6. No siege workshop at home. Got plenty of wood. Could easily just drop a siege workshop at home. Mangonel. 2 mangonels plus a couple of knights. That would be how to defend against it. But no, he's almost imp. He's almost got the resources to clip imp again. I haven't. And here comes villagers forward. Wonder what they're going to be doing. Dropping a castle. I didn't know that was going up. I decided to build my own castle on this hill. I would have loved to build one on this hill, but his military was here controlling it, and I, at no point, have had any control through Castle Age. And he's at imp. Not even a fast imp time. Not even a reasonable imp time, very slow. And I'm nowhere near. And again, I send in a handful of units uphill against 30 crossbow. Decide to send my knights after the villagers, and skirms after the crossbow. And decide to lose them all to the castle. Here comes another castle from him. He's got Trebs queued already. Score's quite big now, 2,000 points difference. I think I'm sending these to Woodline here. Back home, he's still completely untouched. He dealt with that feudal pressure perfectly and hasn't been touched since. He secured these 2 golds with TCs. He's trebbing my castle. I'm using the market trying to get myself up. And call the GG. I can't get myself up with the market. I'm miles behind already. Score's miles behind. I've got no map presence at all. My castle's getting trebbed. It's going to go down anytime soon. Yeah, lots of bad decision making, but that's the part I'm trying to learn and get better at. Aggression did not. My feudal aggression didn't do enough. I made too many skirms, which slowed my castle time down, even though I beat him to castle. Tower there instead of there. That's done nothing. The whole game. A little idle time, but nothing much. There would have been much better. My siege workshop up sooner. Producing just archers instead of so many skirms, with just 1 or 2 skirms in when they were needed. That would have got me to castle sooner. Siege workshop up on this hill sooner. Siege workshop at home. As soon as I lost that forward position, I should have had a siege workshop at home. Here's the stats. Here, I had a nice lead. Here I was pushing him, being annoying, but he was massing quite well, but not as well as I was. So I had the lead all the way. I had a dip here, but gained it back again. Hit castle. Up to here, I had the opportunity to win. After that moment, I'd lost. I threw it away at that point. Economy was very close. I had a lot more wood. He had a little bit more food. Very close on gold. And he had a little bit more stone. But other than that, our ecos were very close. I should have been fast to the castle. Nothing wrong with feudal time. He was very slow to feudal. Full map exploration. He only had half the map explored, so that shows you how far ahead he was score-wise to me. And there you go.